we are very proud to have Philips Lumileds entrenching and reinforcing their existing strong presence in Penang. I'm sure last year has been a very productive year for Lumileds. And similarly for Penang, it has also been equally productive. For the first time in our history, Penang topped investments in Malaysia with 12.2 billion ringgit, comprising 26% of Malaysia's total investments. And this largest ever investment accrued for Penang will help to create 21,600 jobs in Penang, apart from providing many business opportunities for other supporting industries. Today's significant investment by Lumileds will be counted for 2011 investment figures. 2010 for LED manufacturers was a turning point in not only overcoming the 2009 market depression, but achieving remarkable growth in revenues. Total revenue for global LED packages in 2010, according to industry report, reached 12.8 billion ringgit, 12.8 billion US dollars, or a growth of 57% over the previous period. In the longer term, the LED market is expected to grow almost 30% year on year, every year, reaching 19 billion US dollars by 2014. Now, the growth in revenues will be mainly driven by strong demands for large size LED backlighting, signs and displays segment, which is projected to grow at 61% annually. The LED backlighting, signs and display segment is anticipated to be the most important LED growth driver in coming years. Now, many LED manufacturers in the world have undergone aggressive capacity expansion in 2010. Today's signing ceremony marks the commitment that has been made by Lumileds to increase and expand their capacity in Penang. It is foreseeable that the LED industry will experience tremendous growth in both supply and demand regionally and globally. Nonetheless, initiatives are being taken by the private sector together with Invest Penang, Penang Skills Development Center, Penang Science Council, Penang Tech Center, NCIA, the Khazanah National and USM to focus on the following to enhance, of course, our human talent. 1. Draft Malaysian standards for LED and set minimum requirements for LEDs and solid-state lightings to be used in the Malaysian market. 2. Provide shared facilities and services. 3. Train and develop human capital, including establishing Penang as a center of excellence for science and technology. 4. Create public awareness and showcase locally manufactured LEDs. And finally, to map and develop the local supply chain. Now, today's event would not be possible without, of course, the strong commitment demonstrated by Philips Lumileds. And I'm very pleased to welcome Mr. Glenn Brownlee, the General Manager of Philips Lumileds, Mr. Akos Nagi, the Financial Controller of Philips Lumileds, together with their team. On the state government side, we wish to record our appreciation to Ms. Zabeda Daud, the Director of MIDA Penang, without which I'm sure we will not be here this morning. And not to forget our other key players in our team, Dato' Lee Kachun, the Chairman of the Executive Committee for Invest Penang, Dato' Rosli Jaafar, General Manager of Penang Development Corporation, Ms. Lu Lilian, General Manager of Invest Penang, and of course Dato' Rahim, the Deputy GM2 of the PDC. Philips Lumileds first came to Penang in 2000 as Lumileds Lighting Berhad and was bought over by Philips in 2006, and they have grown by leaps and bounds. The new expansion plans for Philips Lumileds will include 1. A new facility dedicated for phosphor and new product research and development center, as well as a new design center. 2. a new facility for Philips Lumileds global customer quality team and finance team. And thirdly, a clean room manufacturing facility for the production of high brightness powers, LEDs, LED modules and assemblies. Construction of this new expansion will take between 12 and 15 months. And with the completion of the first phase of construction, Philips Lumileds will double its current manufacturing floor space. This expansion will also contribute to the increased output of LEDs from Penang, putting Penang on the world map as a world producer of LEDs. With the new expansion plan by Philips Lumileds, greater employment opportunities will be created, especially for knowledge-based workers in Penang. Philips Lumileds has pledged to invest significantly in the development of skilled engineering talents in Penang and Malaysia, and will also grow its workforce in tandem considerably over time. What is exciting for all of us is Philips Lumileds will be the first factory in Malaysia to be designed with 100% LED lighting, both interior and exterior, to lower energy consumption, to reduce carbon footprints, and of course support the state's campaign for a cleaner, greener Penang. And I'm sure that Lumileds will have a very profitable experience as a result of investment and expansion in Penang. So once again, I wish to congratulate and thank Lumileds for choosing Penang as your location of choice, and I'm sure that we will be both strong partners, not only in profitability but also in creating a green environment that would stand out not just regionally but also globally. Thank you.
Terima kasih atas kehadiran anda semua di sini hari ini. Philips Lumileds amat berbesar hati dengan kedatangan anda pada acara yang penuh bermakna ini. No English. So Philips Lumileds is the world's leading provider of power LEDs for illumination market. Our company's leading light output, efficiency, thermal management are direct results of our ongoing commitment to advancing solid-state lighting, enabling lighting solutions that are more environmentally friendly, reduce CO2 emissions, and reduce the need for power plant expansion. Today, Philips Lumileds is shipping millions of LEDs every day from the facility in La Paz, shipping to almost 5,000 customers globally for use in 4 main markets: illumination, display backlighting, automotive, and camera flash. That this is possible is because here in Penang and in Malaysia, we found a workforce who are skilled, enthusiastic, and motivated to be part of that fast-growing and exciting business. Being in Penang is also possible because of the backing of the government and state departments who spend time attracting and supporting the growth of high-tech industry in this area. Now, through 1990s and 2000s, the LED industry saw very large advances in technology, but they weren't rewarded with growth. But since 2009, the lighting industry has really started to undergo a radical transformation. Traditional light sources such as incandescent and fluorescent suddenly come under competition from LED. And with the technology advances developed by Philips Lumileds, LEDs now offer a higher quality, higher standard of light, longer lifetime and lower energy consumption. In the illumination market, our Luxian Rebel product provides indoor and outdoor solutions that produce safer, healthier environments in offices, homes and public spaces, as well as some sensational architectural designs, which were never before possible. In backlighting, LED televisions and computer screens are the brightest, clearest displays on the market, enabling the growth of high definition and 3 dimensions. In automotive, the adoption of Luxian Rebel daytime running lights and Luxian Altalon high beam and low beam headlamps make our roads safer, as well as lowering fuel consumption and the maintenance costs of cars. And in cameras and handphones, Lumileds Luxian flash product supports the use of very high megapixel cameras in video mode, outperforming xenon flashes. With our 3 manufacturing facilities in San Jose, Singapore and in Penang, Lumileds is at the forefront of this revolution, and as such we see stronger and stronger growth year on year. Last year we shipped our 1 billionth LED. Our 2nd billionth LED we will ship this year. So very fast growth. And we have to be in a position to react. Practically this means we need space and we need skilled people. And it's a great pleasure to be here because in Penang we're able to find both those things. Through the support of PDC, MIDA, NCIA, Invest Penang, and through the personal support of those of you here today, in particular Chief Minister, Philips Lumileds begins our expansion project safe in the knowledge that we have land big enough to meet our growth needs for many years to come, in an area where we know we can find the skilled labour that meet our technical requirements. And in return for this commitment, the agencies show us Philips Lumileds gives a commitment back to Penang and back to Malaysia that we will build not just a flagship factory for Philips that you see here, but together with our main contractor, Quill Construction, we'll build a flagship factory for Penang and for Malaysia, a fully LED lit, high-tech manufacturing R&D facility that reflects the contribution that Penang is making to the LED industry globally. We commit to supporting the acceleration of specialist LED technical knowledge in the area, partnering with the local educational establishments to create talent immediately from university, and investing heavily in the training and development of all of our staff. So I'd like to thank PDC, MIDA, Invest Penang, NCIA and the Chief Minister for your support in helping us be here today, helping us to cement our presence in Penang, and thank you for your ongoing support to make Philips Lumileds expansion a great success. Thank you.
What we see when we talk to institutions like USM or INTI or the other local universities, then we see a possibility to really grow the talent here, and that's why we bring R&D. We transfer R&D from San Jose in California into Penang. We transfer phosphor competence, which is a major technology for LED industry. We bring our customer quality team, or their global customer quality team moves to Penang, and our finance team globally moves to Penang. And we see that broad spectrum of skills as well as the technical talent. What we really want to do is help the universities bring on the specific skill sets that you need for a semiconductor or an LED industry. And that's what we see here, and we see the enthusiasm and we see the support to do it here.